Emergency Action and Contingency Plan Training. Emergency Action and Contingency Plan is a detailed actions and procedures the company employees must take in the event of an emergency or accident involving hazardous substance or hazardous waste release. The objective of the plan is to minimize the hazards to human health or the environment from fires, explosions, or any unplanned release of hazardous substance or hazardous waste constituents to air, soil, or surface water. In this training, we will discuss the emergency procedures for any unexpected fires, chemical spills, evacuation procedures, facility emergency communication systems, and emergency preparedness. Immediately notify a supervisor or manager in the event of a fire and call 911. Activate the closest fire alarm system. The designated members of the plant fire organization will attend to the fire and use a fire extinguisher when applicable. Designated members in the plant fire organization must immediately check the sprinkler system to make sure that it is fully open. Person in charge should assign another person to go to the entrance gates to wait for fire truck and guide them to fire location. Ensure fire brigade is informed of chemicals on site if the fire is near the chemical storage areas. Based on extent of fire and nature of fire, a full evacuation may take place. A chemical spill is the unintentional release of one or more chemical hazardous substances that could cause harm to human health and the environment. In the event of a 5-gallon or less spill, immediately notify your supervisor. Supervisor will contact EHS manager or maintenance to determine how to clean up the spill. Contain spill with the proper absorbent. Always wear appropriate PPE when interacting with chemicals. In the event of a large spill greater than 5 gallons, immediately contact EHS manager or maintenance. Depending on the chemical and location of the spill, may need to contact an outside source for containment and cleanup. May require the evacuation of the facility. Emergency evacuations can occur at any time and for any reason. Partial or whole evacuations will be based on judgment of emergency coordinator. Department evacuation coordinators will oversee evacuation of their departments. Evacuation coordinators are responsible for making a head count as soon as their departments are clear. Any missing individuals will be reported to the head evacuation coordinator. Follow evacuation maps near every exit for detailed directions on where to meet. Each department is assigned a different gathering area. The gathering areas are differentiated by number and color. View your gathering area on the chart and color on map. The gathering areas are located at the back of the main parking lot. Here is a color-coded map of our facility. Evacuation zones are clearly labeled in the back of the parking lot. Department evacuation coordinators are in charge of taking a roll and reporting any missing employees. Employees will be allowed to re-enter the building or safely leave the facility once a total head count has been completed. In the event of an emergency, contact SOLAS Security. SOLAS Security number is 1-800-430-8832. SOLAS Security operator will call Rosemead City Fire Department if any pressure drops in the water lines by an activated fire sprinkler. Plant intercom system is wired independently from main electric power supply. Will be used to call employees in case of emergency and to give evacuation orders if needed. In the event of any occupational injury, please go to Alhambra Hospital. An emergency authorization form is located outside of the EHS office. Important emergency numbers to know: ambulance or police, dial 911. The local fire department can be reached at 626-444-2581 and the sheriff's station can be reached at 626-285-7171. For any chemical release, please dial 911 or contact Veolia Environmental Services at 1-800-688-4005. Always be prepared for any emergency that may occur in our facility. The hydrogen supply line is equipped with a flow limit valve which will shut off automatically in case of any leak exceeding the preset value of the hydrogen furnace consumption. Manual shutoff valves by the supply cylinders. The main gas line has a manual shutoff valve clearly marked above a glass press. The main supply valve is located next to the gas meter behind the facade wall in the north parking lot. The electrical main panel is in the north parking lot. This panel feeds 3 panels inside the building. In the event of an earthquake, stay away from windows and outside walls. Stay in place until shaking stops. Try to crouch or kneel next to a filing cabinet. Utilize the drop, cover and hold on method. If possible, drop under a sturdy desk and hold on to one of the legs. Always protect your eyes and head by keeping your head down. Check to see if you are hurt or injured and then check the people around you. Evacuate the building in calm and safe manner. Look out for things that have fallen or broken. Be on the lookout for fires.